My parents want their friends to be our second parents and moved them into our house because they are family, so we cut them off. My parents are swingers. I found out about them being swingers right after I graduated from high school in 2016. I've never really had an opinion on the matter until recently. I don't care what they do behind closed doors, but I don't want to see it in person. Anyways, they are in a relationship with another couple and have been with them for almost 2 years. They, being the other couple, just recently moved in with my parents because they lost their house and couldn't find another place in time. My parents kicked my sister, her fiance, and their baby out of the basement to give their friends the space and put my sister, her fiance, and their baby upstairs in one bedroom to share, which is a small 12-12 room. The friends have also stated that they're another set of grandparents for my niece and called themselves Grandma and Papa. My sister and her fiance are not comfortable with this, but my parents and their friends don't seem to care because they're all together as one. Now, on to the vacation. We were supposed to go on our first ever family vacation last year, October 2021, but it ended up getting pushed back to April of this year due to costs because of my wedding, which everyone was fine with. It then got pushed back again because my sister was in her 3rd trimester of her pregnancy and couldn't fly. It is now scheduled for February 2023. My parents told my sister and I, along with our SOs, that they would be bringing their friends along on the vacation, and I'm frustrated about it, to be honest. With the way that they've been handling things with my sister and with all of their PDA, it's made me not want to go anymore. It's our first ever family vacation, like I've already mentioned, and I wanted it to be just family. I'm at a loss, and I'm not sure how to handle the situation, and we don't want to upset my parents about how I feel. They have a calendar on the fridge that says what nights they will swap beds and sleep with the other person. My mom and the other woman move between my dad and the other guy. There are also times where they make sexual jokes about screwing each other, or randomly flash each other when we are around. Like, at least wait until people aren't there, do those things. That's the part I'm not okay with. Update 1 month later. I brought up all of my feelings to my parents, and they weren't very happy. They asked why I never brought it up, and I told them that it was because I was fine with everything until I started seeing it, and that's when it made me uncomfortable. From there, things have just gotten worse. D&T refer to themselves as my second parents and as grandparents to my son and my niece. I have asked them not to do, since I barely know them. My sister had to move unexpectedly last year, and my sister asked my mom if she could watch my niece since it was raining, snowing outside. And my mom said no because they were going to spend the night playing Mario Kart and didn't want distractions. When I told them I was pregnant, the very first thing my dad said to me was, "Can we tell D&T?" And I said no. After my son was born, I went to my parents' house for a short 30-minute visit, and as soon as I got there, my dad texted D to tell her I was there. So she and T came upstairs. My mom was holding my baby, 8 weeks at the time, and when D&T came up, she handed my son to D without asking me. I was so upset. I had a very intimate religious ceremony where we only wanted family and our close friends. I invited my parents, and they asked if they could bring D&T, and I said no because it was for family and close friends. So they decided not to come. They decided not to come to a family event because I didn't want their other partners there. After all, this event was for my son. I decided they weren't going to pull any more stunts. They weren't going to choose them over me and my family anymore. So I cut them out. I told them that I'm happy that they're happy, and because I know they love them, I wasn't going to make them choose between us. I told them I wasn't done being hurt, and I needed time away from them. I haven't seen or spoken to my parents since April of 2024. I have tried telling my parents about my boundaries many times, but they don't listen, and they just want us all to be one big happy family, which my sister and I and our partners don't want. We both just want to be around our parents. Anyways, I got a text from my mom yesterday saying my dad was just diagnosed with heart failure, and I have so many emotions. I'm angry, and I am also sad. My heart hurts. I don't know what to do. Part of me wants a better relationship with my parents, as long as my boundaries are followed, but another part of me has never been happier, felt more at peace these last 9 months. I just don't want to have my dad pass and regret not letting him have a relationship with me or my son. I just hate getting hurt by my parents all the time. I'm in therapy and have been working through everything for a while, but it's still so hard.